It feels great to be back. So after what feels like a long hiatus, Bleach has finally returned with chapter 547, the beginning of round 2 of this crazy war. Now this chapter was mostly a transition chapter, definitely gave some explanations regarding what the hell happened, what happened to the Serite, what was Juhabak doing this entire time. Because if you remember last time, it was like, how the hell did he invade the Serite to begin with? And I think a big reason why Juhabak decided to do the thing where he switched out the Serite for the Bond and Rake is because if you remember correctly, he had some sort of timer where he had to be back to the Bond and Rake, and I'd imagine it has something to do with his health. He probably has to be in here in order to be at his full maximum and not worry about having to come back here for whatever reason. Maybe because the shadows is what's keeping him alive. Whatever it is regarding the Bond and Rake, this is where he has to be in order to not worry about coming back here for his health or something like that. There's possibly a timer. Maybe he ran out of time. Maybe he has to sit in the shadows now in order to basically stay himself or stay stable, and that's probably why he switched out the Serite for this. And it's crazy how this entire time, the entire Bleach series, they have been right under the Serite's nose. They've literally been on top of them, living in the same space as them. Now, that makes me think that the Serite isn't completely gone. What probably happened is they switched out the existence of the pretty much Serite for the shadows. So it's like they turned the Serite to where the shadows were. Like the Serite is now the shadows, and the shadows pretty much took over where the Serite is. So I think the Serite, once all is said and done, they could possibly reverse it and bring back the Serite. Even certain places didn't really change, like Mayuri, he pretty much patched up his entire lab so that the shadows didn't take over. But that also makes me think, why the hell didn't Mayuri tell everybody else, yo, let's patch things up so that way when they try to do this switcheroo, they can't. It's possible that he thought that they were watching them the entire time, which seems that way, so he was being smart about it and kept it to himself. And speaking of Mayuri, what the hell is he wearing? So originally I had this crazy idea that he was in Yami's body, and I know it was very out there, but what the fuck is he doing? He looks like the Joker inside of a sunflower suit. There was a dude in there that after Juhabak was giving a little explanation on what's going on that looked almost identical to Aizen, and for a second there I got confused. I was like, yo, is that Aizen? But it was just one of the Stern Ritters or whatever. But for a second there, that art was looking too much kind of like Aizen. Need to switch it up a little bit. And they've been obviously planning this for a long time because Haschwalth immediately goes to the Captain Commander room. It's almost as if they've been able to look at them like if they were like a glass window or something, looking at them the entire time, because he goes to the Captain Commander room immediately. He's like, yo, we're gonna exterminate you instantly. How merciful of Juhabak. I'm just gonna kill y'all all in one go. And then we got that pretty freaking epic ending with Hitsugaya and Masamoto pretty much ready for war. And they look a little different. Masamoto, it seems like she cut her hair, got a new hairstyle, whatever. I guess she wanted to look pretty the next time the Stern Ritters come around. And I'm just really interested to see what they're gonna do as far as how they're gonna combat, because Hitsugaya doesn't have Bankai no more. He has to fight normally, and it's like, okay, just what the hell is he gonna do to fight these guys? And it also makes me wonder, the fact that they got new looks, I'm curious as to how long it's been since Ichigo went to train and since their first attack. Because the last time they had a character design change was pretty much after the time skip, so I'm curious if maybe a lot of time has passed since the previous attack on the Serite and whatnot from Juhabak. It'd be interesting if quite a bit of time passed on the outside world, and that's why Kyoraku went to tell Ichigo's friends. Maybe while he was training, a lot of time passed. And for a transition and setup, this chapter was definitely good, and it's just good to be back. I feel great that we're back with Bleach and the war is kicking off. It's sad because, you know, on the cover page, which by the way, Bleach finally got a cover page on the front of Shonen Jump. It's been a while, but it's like a farewell send-off. So it's like, how much longer are we going to have with Bleach? Is it possible that we're really not going to have that much longer for this final battle? Overall, the cover page was awesome, and the setup of Ichigo getting his swords, getting ready for combat was pretty awesome as well. And for a return chapter, it was good, you know, just set up, getting things ready, and I'm just excited to see where everything's going to go. I give this one a 7.5 out of 10. It was good setup and everything, and things is looking crazy, but it's just interesting to see that the entire time, the Serite never knew that they were under them the entire time. The shadows, you know, the Bond and Rake, they never suspected, had any inclination of, you know, what the fuck is going on. And Yamamoto never questioned, what happened to them? Did I really exterminate all of them? It's possible that Yamamoto knew the entire time that they were still around, but he still had a soft spot for Juhabak. Maybe they had a friendship in the past. But let me know what you think. First of all, are you glad that Bleach is back? I'm excited. Things is looking epic at the end. The war is getting ready to start up again. What the fuck is Mayuri wearing? What the hell is he gonna do in that sunflower outfit? And do you think Hitsugaya and Masamoto are ready for part 2 of this war? But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you're excited that Bleach is back as much as me, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty freaking hyped. It's been a while. I've been waiting to see how this war is gonna go down, and if, you know, this is indeed the finale, the final battle, then I'm ready. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.